Guys, and welcome to the daily predictions. We are going to talk about how 30th of October, the energy of 30th of October is going to be, and I got so many cards. And also I am hopeful that you've watched the video for 29th of October. And also, just to reiterate, just to tell you that it is very important for you to kind of share these videos and have more people listening to or watching these videos, because these videos are part of somewhere making the world a better place, or awakening, or bringing those messages outright beforehand. And if you want to reconfirm that, you can actually watch the video of 28th of August. And had you watched the video and had you been aware of the video, you probably would have not gotten impacted so much by what happened yesterday. So that is why please do watch these videos, and if possible, do share them with everybody. So looking at this card, the way I'm going to interpret is going to be a little different, because that's how I'm guided to. I'm not guided to read these words. I'm just guided to look at these pictures and interpret them as what I see in these pictures. And I'm going to kind of interpret each card, put that in a spread, and then I will give you how it applies to your life and the situation that is outside. The first card, if you see, this is Seven of Swords. It is not typical Seven of Swords, because in that two swords are left behind. He has all the 7 swords in his hand. 6 are here, 1 because he's ready to fight, so 1 is here. In typical 7 of Swords, people are looking at him. There's no one who's looking at him. There is a bird here, and a bird is actually a sign of divine. And you can see the bird is quiet. It's not chirping. The bird can chirp and actually bring the attention of these people to this guy, but the bird is not doing that because it doesn't want the attention of these people to come to this guy. It wants this person to actually move away with these things. So this is first card. So this is a thief card also, so which I said that which I would say that be careful if you are leaving your house, if you're traveling, moving, lock it properly, ensure the safety. That is one thing that you need to take care of. But this thief card is not like a typical thief card. It is like somebody taking out everything, somebody taking out or taking away all the information, somebody taking away all that was hidden, and people who are actually enjoying, people who are actually doing the fireworks, people who are actually enjoying and sitting together, keeping themselves warm and happy. They are unaware that something has gone around, something has gone away from them. The second card that I have, if you see, you can see a lot of happiness in the cards, right? There is a mother and a daughter playing. There is a pregnant lady here. There are 2 friends here. There's a bird flying here. But if you see clearly, the bird is flying away. This pillar that they all are sitting upon is the money pillar. It is the pillar made of money. This is number 10 card. Ideally, it is a card of happy home, but I'm looking at cards in a very, very different way today. And I will tell you why, because there is an interpretation that is coming like that. Third card that I have is 10 of Swords, and if you see, he has actually left all the conversations, all the things, all the communications that have happened in his surrounding or in the area. This person has left it here, and the person is walking away with the 2 suitcases. So whatever the person had, it is all he is taken whatever he had to and moving away, but leaving everything behind that was not meant for this person. And from like a gray walled house, he's actually stepping into the flowers or the growth. So this is again number 10 card. There are 2 10 cards that are here. Now if you see, there is a Queen of Swords, and it is very, very different Queen of Swords, because you can see a lot of butterflies around her. So you will see butterflies on the throne that she's sitting, or the chairs that she's sitting. You can see a butterfly on her sword as well, and you can see a lot of flowers and growth around her. So this Queen of Wands, her words can bring transformation. So this is a Queen of Swords whose words or whose actions are going to bring transformations. Now if you see, this is a card of celebration. This is 4 of Wands card, a card of celebration. But if you see closely, it is a celebration which is ideally projected in a way that these people are actually into this area. They cannot come out of this area, and they are looking at something else. They're actually following something else. There is a house behind them, but they are actually following something else, or they are actually looking at something else. So this is a celebration which is either kind of projected. This is a celebration which is actually based upon somebody else's guidance, or this is something that is actually done in a closed area just to show something, or just to kind of distract maybe from something. But keep your focus on. Now the next card is Chariot, and if you see, this angel is actually moving the chariot, and the chariot has started to fly now. It's no more walking, it's no more running on the ground. It has started to fly now, and you can see a moon, a new moon coming here. You can see 69 here, which is a sign of yin and yang, which is a sign of balance, divine message, divine balance. Now next card you see here is a Knight of Wands card. It is a Knight of Wands card, and if you see, this knight is actually running on the horse, and the horse is in full flow. There is a wand here, and probably while running she will actually pull out this wand also, but she's actually coming out or moving out to next destination. And the last card is a Wise Counselor. It is a card of Hierophant, and if you see this, he has the keys. Everything that was based upon religion or small little things, you can see all the religion, the signs of almost all the religions falling on the ground. Anything that was based upon small little things, religion, anything that was spread, everything is on the ground. And he says that above all is the divine. Divine is above all the things that are there, that are in the community, that are the religion based or that are dividing people. Divine is above all of them, and this person has the key to unlock that potential and is standing between two pillars, and the pillars are really, really strong pillars. The pillars are of the truth, the pillars are of the knowledge, and there are two keys also to open these two pillars and to open the information that needs to be opened. Now, looking at these cards, first thing that I did tell you, that you need to, if you are leaving your house, if you're moving, because there is a movement on 30th, there is a movement. Now, movement can be like a literal movement where you are literally traveling or moving, or movement can be a movement that happens inside you, because I kind of see the divine guidance or the divine energy flowing more strongly. So there can be the movement that is inside you, or there can be a movement which is actually outside, like in reality, that you are actually moving from or traveling. If you're traveling, take care of your house, take care of the safety, ensure that your house is into the safe hands or properly locked and everything. Otherwise, I do feel that there is some information that has been floated out, and I feel that for you also it is going to be very, very important to actually come out with the information, come out with the things that you always knew, but you could not really talk about it, you could not really acknowledge it, or you could not really step out of it. So it is time when you step out of all the pillars that were actually created out of money. So if there were any limitations because of money, or if there were any limitations that were put on you because your relationships around you were actually based upon money, it is time where you will be moved. It is time where you will literally either move out of those relationships, or you will otherwise in your mind will move out of those relationships. You will move out of those limitations. You will move out of that pillar that was not actually based upon love or other things, but merely the needs, the wants, and you're going to move out of this. And once you move out of this could be literally leaving your place, home, situation, spouse. This could be literally moving out, or this could be moving out in your mind, but you will be much more transformed, you will be much more focused, you will be much more clear as to how do you move out, what action do you take, how do you move forward. There is going to be some help, some female is going to be very, very helpful, and this is good. There is going to be some more transformation coming into your life. Now, while that transformation happens, there could be certain projections that are played around you, there could be certain celebrations that you see, or there could be certain projected celebrations that you see, but don't lose your focus. It is going to be very important. Whatever happens, don't lose your focus. And I did see the camera changing the focus, so don't lose your focus at all, because there is a new journey that is beginning for you. There is a new beginning that is happening for you. You're going to look at things in a very, very different way, and you're going to move forward. You're going to fly high in the sky basically, and you're going to get into that movement. That movement will help you understand the real divine purpose of yours, of being here, and it is going to open the it is going to give you the keys to open many, many locks, and it is a very strong message. Now, number wise also, if you see, there is a 7 here, there are 2 10s here, there is a 8 here, there is a 7 here again, and there is the 8 here. So you can see a 7 10 10, which is basically 9, but 7 10 10, 8 7 8, which means that there is going to be there is going to be some situation where you will get a little confused as to what actually is happening, and then you will see that, oh, something is ending, or something is not being there anymore. Somebody is being taken away from something, or somebody is being moved away from something because of some power, some authority, some situations, and then you will suddenly see that this situation is bringing in more strength, more energy. There is more transformation, there is something stronger that has happened, and then you will understand that, okay, this was about for forward movement. So something that you thought is actually taking away from something was about a forward movement, and that will bring more strength into the situation and more forward movement into the situation. Okay, Now applying it to the situation that is current, that is happening around us, the way I see the cards, it says that somebody who was actually taken out and somebody who was very, very celebrating or very happy about the money power that the person had, that is taken away something, what was needed from this person is already there. The transformation has already begun. There might be a possibility where you see somebody leaving a particular through authorities or through orders, somebody leaving a particular thing that person was working upon. But don't worry, because the next transformation, the next thing that is going to come out of that is going to be taking away all the projected celebrations, because somewhere people who are projecting the celebrations, they have their complete focus on what is the next action, because they are also aware that there is going to be more action, and you will see those action by somewhere around I feel 7 p.m. Like the second half of the day. You are going to see some very, very strong action, some fast forward movement, and you will see from the higher ones, you are going to see that everything that was played around is actually falling on the ground flat, and the authorities or the higher power is actually showing that, okay, there is more. There is somebody who's stronger than you, there is somebody who's more powerful than you, and you cannot play on these grounds. So that is something that I'm looking at, and that is something that I'm sure is going to happen on 30th of October. Now with that energy, this is angel tarot. This is angel I think angel wisdom tarot cards. The next card that I have is from Gateway Oracle, and this card says looking deeper, and it says deep within me is a majestic radiance. And that is why, see, this is the day where you look deeper inside. This is not the day where you look on the ground what is happening, because on the ground these cards have very, very different meaning, but how I interpreted it today is very different than how I would interpret it in the normal circumstances. And that is why this is the day where you look deeper, because when you look deeper is only when you will be able to find those gemstones. You will be able to find that information that is there hidden, that you are not able to see as of now. The second card that I have is from Wisdom of Oracle, and this card says not for you, and this card says rejection is God's protection. This game is not for you. Whatever is happening around you is not for you, because you cannot understand what is happening right now. You cannot understand what is being played out at this point in time. So it is not for you to put your mind and brain and focus on it. Rather step back, rather just sit where you are, rather just be where you are, and let the things unfold in its own way. Now if you are actually pushing on to get to something in your life, if you're pushing on to get to a result, get to a job, get to a relationship, you're pushing yourself for something in your life, now just relax. Nope is what it is said. So the fortune cookie says no, don't push it. Don't move forward with it. Don't play games. Don't let anybody play games, and don't try to understand games at this point in time, because whatever is being denied to you, it is being denied to you for a reason. There is rejection is God's protection and redirection, and that is what is happening. So if there is something that happens and you're not able to see that, whether in your life somebody leaves or somebody moves or you need to move from something, rejection or denial is God's protection, and you will have to understand that. The next card that I have, it says, is a death a calamity if it saves the lives of thousands? And if is a life of joyous event, and is a life a joyous event if it has caused nothing but grief? Yet even this you should not judge, but keeps always your own counsel and allow others theirs. So this basically says that if there is a death that comes, and this one death actually saves the lives of thousands, would you take that death as a calamity? Because it is actually death, but it is saving lives of 1,000 people. So something ends, and it is actually for a bit better reason or a better change to come ahead. Then that end is not an end. And if there is a life that is that you are living, but it is full of grief, would you say that this life is joyful? So basically something that you see outside might not be the exact picture, but the cards are saying that don't judge. It is very important that you be your own counsel and you let others be their own counsel. Don't judge the situation. And again, I'm saying that whatever happens in your life today, whatever on 30th of October, whatever happens outside outside world today on 30th of October, don't judge the situations for what you see, because what you see might not be what exactly it is. The next two cards are from Unicorn Messages. First card is Prosperity, number 25, and it says prosperity is flowing towards you, so be open to receiving it. The second card is Future. This is 711, okay? Second card is Future, and it says let go of the past and move forward. So I have cards in a two-way thing. There is 710 and there is 711, and I feel that we are into 710, we are into 10, we are into the month of October, and we are moving to the month of November, and the cards are saying that the future is going to be unfolding. There is a prosperity that is going to be unfolded. This is a child here, so I feel that children are going to be more safe. There are more things that are going to unfold and come out. There's a trunk that has opened and there is a lot of money in that, right? And this person is surprised, and there is a person who was actually captured, who was actually kept in captivity, because there is this big round ball that is with a chain that was put into his foot, but it is coming out. So definitely the energies, the way you see it and the way they happen, it is going to be different, and you will have to be ready to accept that difference. And today again, remember that death is not really, end is not an end, that actually brings in a new beginning, and that is what you will experience on 30th of October. Now I am going to take out the additional message that I always do. If possible, please press the thumbs up, like the like button. It helps the videos become more searchable. So let's see what is the additional message for 30th of October. Guides, angels, what do we need to know for 30th of October 2021? What do we need to know? What is the guidance for us? What do we need to know for 30th of October? Okay, so the cards actually went in different directions and many cards came. So let me see, how do I interpret them? Oh wow, the first card that I see here is Tower. See there, it is a Tower card. And if you see, the tower that you see in the mirror is, or through this lens, is still not at fire, but the lens around it has already started to fire up. And when you see something through the lens and you have a fire, or you have energy that gives that fire to the lens, whatever you see through the lens also gets on fire. So the tower is definitely very close to the eye, to the energy, to the to the knowledge of people that it should be. I'm going to interpret it in the way it comes to me right now, and then I will interpret it in the terms of your lives. Okay, so tower is very visible, very into the lens of people that it should be. Nine of Pentacles is a card which says that slow but movement. So you are going to see some people, some names, some situations coming out who right now probably are trying to save themselves by being on an island. So you will see the ship connection. Somebody from the ship is trying to save herself by being secluded or by being completely onto the other side, and because this person has the ability to actually bring in, she knows a lot. So the whole money angle, and the another person who's right now away from the it feels like this is a jail, who's away from everything, who's taken away from the city and the place and the people. She has the potential to actually put that person back to the track, so back into the this shell, or back into this closed space, because it is Nine of Swords. Now there is Queen of Wands, who is actually playing her role very well, and she's hiding a lot behind her. So she's projecting herself to be very strong, very powerful. You see, if there is an animal, like it is said that if even if it a wolf or a bear attacks upon you, if you project yourself to be stronger, if you project yourself to be huge, they will run away from you. That is what is happening. The Queen of Wands is trying to project herself much bigger and stronger than what she is, but somewhere all of this is actually into one zone, because it feels like this person and this other person and the tower, they are all related to Queen of Wands, and there goes Knight of Cups and Queen of Cups. So there are definitely some information, there are definitely some energies which are flowing, and there is a card of Eight of Pentacles where this book actually is open, and she's actually evaporating. So with the knowledge, she's actually evaporating. Okay, and you match the clothes, you can really match the clothes, even partially the hairstyle and the wings. So this is one interpretation. Now for your life, I would say that energy of 30th of October is where you will have to ensure that whatever that has been bothering you, whatever that has not been giving you growth, whatever that for which you've been secluding yourself, whether it is a person, whether it is money, whether it is a job, whatever you've been feeling restless, sleeplessness, believe in yourself. Know that you are more stronger than what you can see yourself as. Believe in your strength, believe in your inner abilities, believe in your intuition, believe in your power, believe in your knowledge. And if you do that, you will see all those limitations evaporating away, all those limitations moving away. And on the other note, I feel that something, the tower that was under the lens, of the authorities, there is some money power that is being used to take away somebody, and there is another person who is actually hiding herself, secluding herself, hiding herself. That comes from the ship, the same ship. And there is this person for which she is being secluded or hiding, because she has the capacity to pull them both into the soup. And Queen of Wands is trying to protect lot of information and project herself as much bigger, much stronger. She's using all the abilities and energies, but yes, there are energies that are working which are totally against her as well. There are energies that are working that are trying to stop her, and very soon you will see all of that she's with knowledge, with things coming to light, with the work happening in this area. You will see all of that that projection that she's created will actually evaporate. So you're going to see a lot happening. So all the very best. Take care of yourself, and please like, share, and if possible, leave your feedback. Okay, so thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.